In 1965, Dow AgroSciences bought a pesticide, and they brought it to the market called chlorpyrifos. They put it on the market, and the pesticide became widely used on crops all over the world due to how effective it was at killing mosquitoes and ants and roaches and other insects that pose a threat to the global food supply. 52 years after that, it was first introduced. The pesticide is used in more than 100 countries around the globe on more than 50 different kinds of commercial crops. For example, if you live in the United States and you've eaten an apple or lettuce or peaches or oranges or bananas or potatoes in the last 50 years, chances are you've eaten food that has been sprayed with this chemical. The EPA estimates that between 1987 and 1998, about 21 million pounds of this pesticide were used annually in the U.S. by 2007. Chlorpyrifos is the most commonly used organophosphate pesticide in the United States, with an estimated 8 to 11 million pounds applied to our food and to non-residential turf like golf courses. Like most pesticides, chlorpyrifos is a neurotoxin that disrupts the normal function of the nervous system in insects and leads to death. But as years of scientific research is now telling us, this dangerous pesticide can also act as a neurotoxin in human beings. Even though Dow Chemical claims that their pesticide is completely harmless to human beings at normal doses, science tells us that exposure can cause very serious and permanent damage to the nervous system of people who are exposed. Experimental animal studies suggest that infants and children are more susceptible than adults to the effects from low-dose exposure because they have a decreased capacity to detoxify. This results in disruption in the nervous system, the developmental process. Exposure by pregnant women or infants can lead to impaired brain development, resulting in a lifetime of hardships. These are developmental injuries that can't be overcome or corrected. Once brain development is impaired, the damage is permanent. Among adults, applicators of the pesticide on farms were noted to have a far higher incidence of lung cancer than the general population, as well as among the population of farmers that use other forms of pest control. They're also far more likely to develop a condition called wheeze, which occurs when the airway becomes restricted after repeated long-term exposure to even the allegedly safe level of the pesticide. The real question comes down to this: is there any real safe level for this pesticide? And the answer we're only going to find out after hundreds of more people die from the use of this product. But the truth is, this is an EPA that's going to get fully behind this chemical. It's an administration that's going to let Scott Pruitt do what he wants to do in allowing this chemical to be sprayed all over our bodies before it's all over.